going on, guys? It's Josh from BCut, and I'm here to give you my locks for UFC Vegas 30, Gane versus Alexander Volkov. Last week, I went 2 for 2 on my picks. I did Casey O'Neill, and I did Korean Zombie. 2 for 2. I'll throw that up on the screen for some proof. Your choice if you want to believe me or not, but I want to start doing this every week where I give you my locks, and it's not going to be every fight because that's just really hard to pick. So what I think is really going to happen, and hopefully, we hit every single week. And these are just some people that I think are really going to win come Saturday night. First person I want to start with is isntchuckwu. He's a -10 favorite against, Danilo Marquez, who's 11-2, and isntchuckwu is 8-1. Isntchuckwu fought Carlos Ulberg. If you don't know Carlos Ulberg, he is Israel Adesanya's teammate, and he was piecing up isntchuckwu on the feet, but he could hang with him all day. isntchuckwu, that is, and ended up KOing him flat, Carlos Ulberg. So this is going to be a little bit of a bigger guy. That was Ulberg's UFC debut. With these odds, I feel like the power is in isntchuckwu's favor. The other guy's a ground specialist. You could see isntchuckwu getting submitted, but I see him outdoing him, outclassing him on the feet. That is my number one lock of the night. Kennedy isntchuckwu at -110. Book it. Put some money on that for sure. Touchy-feely. He's fighting Daniel Pineda. He's coming off a loss against Bryce Mitchell. A lot of people think very highly of Bryce Mitchell. And he also beat Air Jordan and then lost to Sadiq Youssef. He always fights tough guys. I don't think Pineda is on his level. He's a decently big favorite, but if you want to throw a lot of money on it, I'm pretty confident in our Andre Fili this weekend getting it done at -185. We'll see how the odds shift as we get closer to fight night, but that is my second pick of the night. Andre, Touchy-Feely, Kennedy isntchuckwu, 2 locks. Those are 2 picks that I have pretty big confidence in, the most confidence out of the entire card, I would say. If you want to throw a dog, if you want to parlay those 2, and you want to add a dog, or if you just want to pick them all outright, then I'll give you 1 dog. I'm staying away from the main event. I have confidence in Volkov that he can get it done. A lot of people are very high on Gane, think that he can be champion. I'm not super impressed yet. I would like to see a finish against a guy like Volkov, and then I will start to give him the respect that he deserves. But I'm going to stay away from that betting-wise. If you want a dog to throw in on this parlay, Nicholas Dalby is a great choice because he's coming off a win against Daniel Rodriguez, a guy who just beat Mike Perry, and he's fighting Tim Means, a guy who just beat Mike Perry. Tim Means is a little bit older. Dalby is 1-3 in the UFC. Tim Means is 10-9 in the UFC. The odds keep coming down. It was started about +170 for Dalby, and now you got him at like +120. So with the age factor, I don't think Tim Means has enough power to put away Dalby, and maybe Dalby can outlast him in the first couple rounds or first round, and then start to really put it on Means, potentially get a finish, potentially get a decision win. If you want an underdog to throw on the first 2, I'm going to go Nicholas Dalby. So you got Kennedy isntchuckwu, you've got Andre Touchy-Feely, and then my man Nicholas Dalby. These are my locks, and I'm not going to delete it or anything like that. I'm giving you these 3 picks. See how they work out. Hopefully we go 3 for 3 this weekend, and we're going to keep doing this. All right, peace, guys.